All right, so this is a question that a lot of people might think is tricky, but it's not tricky. It's meant to see if you can actually know what's going on, if you actually are paying attention and are aware of the transactions. So let's get into it. Your firm paid $2,300 on a short-term note payable and $2,300 on other accounts payable. All right, so your firm paid. All right. Now, what you might be tempted to do is figure out some sort of debit and credit of $2,300, the amounts that are here and here. It's listed twice. You know you need a debit, you know you need a credit, and you know they need to equal. And so you might be tempted to figure out a way to smush them into a debit and credit where you don't have anything else. But you're forgetting that you paid. You're paying, and you're paying something that just so happens to be the same amount twice. The first time once here and the second time here. So the reality is you have cash that is going to be leaving. Cash is going to be credited. So cash is leaving. It's going out to pay these accounts. And how much is going to get paid? You paid $2,300 on this short-term note payable and then another $2,300 on other accounts payable. Well, your accounts payable are typically credits over here on liabilities, but they're going to be written over to debits to note payable, and then another accounts payable here. Those are going to be debited. They're going to decrease your liabilities. You're decreasing your assets and you're decreasing your liabilities, and you're going to do it by the same amount, and so the equation's going to be equal. So let's start off. So it looks like we're going to have two debits right here, and it looks like we're going to have a credit. And the credit we're going to have is cash. And the cash credit we're going to have is this 2,300 plus 2,300. And this is why it's tricky, is really the cash that you pay is 4,600 right here, right? So the cash that you're going to debit is 4,600. Right? You might think it's tricky. I think it just is very good question figuring out how this goes. All right. And then after that, it becomes easy. We go to note payable, and it's getting paid 2,300. All right. And then we have an accounts payable, and I'm just going to abbreviate accounts payable of 2,300. And the combination of these entries right here is what you need to have. The note payable right here, this debit is this note payable. This debit right here is this accounts payable. And this cash that's being credited is being represented here. We're paying cash to pay off our accounts that we owe money on. And don't be tricked by the fact that there's two numbers that look the same. Read the words. The words matter. They matter a lot in accounting because they label different things, and